working with human rights organizations. As I mentioned at the beginning, most of the digital rights movement have become institutionalized in developing countries in the last 4 or 5 years. There are a couple of exceptions, yes, there are a couple of exceptions, but most of them only recently. And there is a lack of bridge between digital rights movement and human rights movement. Not to talk about other social movements. And it's something that we should blame the digital rights movement. Yeah, maybe to some extent, but also the human rights movement. They have different priorities, they have a different agenda, they have very well set practices, and it has been both the human rights organizations, but also human rights funders. We have been very reluctant to put together those two words. I had the opportunity to meet a number of donors working in the human rights community in Valencia a couple of months ago, like 40, 45 of them. And there was just one person in the community able to talk about technology. For the rest, it was a new field. It was a completely new field. 7 years ago, I started to write my doctoral dissertation, and I needed to write a whole chapter about the relevance of human rights in the urban environment. Because it wasn't natural for the members of my community that human rights even apply to the urban environment. And I was writing the dissertation in Georgetown, in Washington, so you cannot say that they were not aware about the public discussion. I was so happy when Franz LaRue came up with the report on human rights in the urban environment, because he saved me a lot of work. I just can reference a United Nations document saying human rights apply in the urban environment. Not a whole chapter, forget about that, move on. But the discussion of putting together human rights and the technology,